Hello, welcome back to Arzacian Sky. Last episode we made a bit more progress into the Snow Island. We got some puzzles done, and yeah, did we reach 80 stars for the first time, or was that last episode? I forget. But either way, this episode we're going to actually move on to new stuff. And by new stuff, I do mean this spiral over here, so let's do that. Let us travel to this one up top. We will go here, I guess. This one has nothing in it. Not even a secret. So this room is basically just a transition room, I guess. This one does have a secret. Okay. I think it's the mound over here. It probably is that mound over there. So if I did this, there you go. There's egg number 2. Probably out of 3. I know this bird is gonna bring me somewhere new, so let's leave it alone for now. Okay, I can push you here. That opens that. I have potentially 2 more cyan gems to collect from here. I can open the gate in the top the top something. Okay. Okay. What do I want to do? I feel like I'm going to push the green box, the crate downwards, and the reason I need to do that, I have a couple options. I can either push it into this position, but how would that help us? I think right now the problem is that I can't enter here. Actually, that's not true. It's actually really easy to enter here. I simply slide like this and go in. But I can't go up like that. I simply have to go to the next room after that. Okay. So I guess, yeah, if I did want to actually do something about that, I would have to put something on the button there. But how is that possible? Okay, my guess is I would have to enter from somewhere else. Yeah, okay. So while this is obviously possible, it's not useful. Right? I don't think it is. Okay. Oops. So, let's just go on to the next room then. Next room. Secret here as well. My guess is a musical note. Although I may be wrong about that because I don't see any musical notes right now. Could be hidden somewhere. Could be hidden underneath you. No. I have a portal. I can go back this way. So this is probably, yes, this is how we're gonna get down here. I can do this. That will slide me down there. If I could do it to the block, I think that would be quite cool. I can probably slide it against, I can slide against this and slide it upwards. Oh no, a block can't go here. So it actually has to be this block that does it. Yeah, okay. That will prevent this block from being movable. That is interesting. I can do this. What does this do? Opens that. Fascinating. I think I do want to start by doing this first. I can break the block like that. I don't want to do that. Okay, I can get fast travel to here if I didn't put the block down there. I want a... what do I want? Yes, okay, I see what I have to do. Alright, so I do need to press this button. I will need to get a block to stop on the left, so on the right of this thing. And that block can be this one right here. And I can gain access to it by going up this way. This allows me to push it over and then down. And then I can probably just go to the right of that block and push it over. And this will let me open this gate. Here. Cool. If I also happened to open... kind of hard to say. I mean, I can open this gate, and that basically lets me do the exact same thing. But something needs to be pressing on the purple button, which... Well, I thought it had to be this guy, but apparently not. If I could get that to... if I could get that to happen to you, if you could go down... That would be nice, because then you can take the place and act as a stopper here. Now, how do I do that? What happens if this happens? Does it break the block? It does, okay. Well, I definitely don't want to do that. I just want you to be free, because, like, this makes you completely unfree. I have no idea how I'm supposed to... Ah, but if I break you, I can make you free again, and that's how I get you free, I think. And the reason why that is useful is because I can do everything that I need to do right now. That means you're probably not actually going to be the blockage. That means you are going to be the blockage. You can come down here. So that's gonna happen. Can do that. Interesting. Okay, I mean, this is fine. So, okay. So we gotta go another step back. I need to push you down first, and I need to shift you over to the others. Ah, but how do I do that? That's difficult. So I can't push you downstairs. I just realized that. I didn't realize that was a thing. That I can't push you downstairs. I never realized that was a thing that could actually happen. Okay. So, alright, we are now several steps behind. The goal is to do this and then break the block by doing that, right? Which will allow me to momentarily put a block down there. Here. And the question is, how do I do that? Ah, I see. This is correct. What I didn't see is that you can also do this, and therefore push that way. So that keeps the block there, which I can then push over to the left and act as a stopper in this position. Okay, that is good enough. I think the next step is to go back and push the button. Ah, don't fall down. And the reason why... Yeah, no, this is fine. I will now need to push you over, which is not difficult. I can do this. We've done this before. Yep, okay. And now I need to push you over to the right to act as a stopper. And now that you're a stopper, I cannot break this block because I no longer need that door to be pushed up. Also, is it just me or is the color different? Like, I think it's because of the ice, fascinatingly enough. This thing over here is brighter in shade than this because it's on ice, I think. Alright, there you go. And this will allow me to use you as a way to press this button. Cool, that is a nice solution. And I think using this block as a stopper, I can get both of these guys. Nice. Alright, that is all in this room, I think. Except the bird. We haven't gotten to the bird yet. But that should be okay. Alright, let me leave now. I can easily leave going upstairs. Okay, cool. Cool puzzle, cool puzzle. Okay, I can solve this one, but I feel like this is something I have to solve from the back for some reason. Why am I given an access to this area then? I don't know. Okay. I don't think that was right. No, I think that's fine. I think this makes sense. I'm gonna leave that there in case I need it. For some reason. Okay, no, I do need to ring both of those. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna use this guy as a backstop to ring that. Okay. Ah, that's why I needed this. So see, at this point, I'm either stuck in this hole, or if I had to slide... Actually, no, it wouldn't matter if this guy was here or not. I just need to move right. If I moved left, I would fall into the hole, but otherwise I'm fine. Okay. There you go. Cool room. Another secret. Free star, wow. Okay, free star, but more importantly, we have some interesting stuff going on down here. What is this? Under the clouds. There's probably a secret passage up there, maybe? I don't think so. That one looks like completely surrounded by walls. Also, I have no idea what the secret would be, because I don't see anything. It probably is... Yeah, it's probably underneath that. Okay. Well, I can now enter here from above. That's cool. Giving me access to another red portal. Okay. This is actually less useful because I don't have a snowball. But I think I've been here before, right? I have. Okay. Okay, I can go back to the purple portal, which brings me here. And this is good because why? I can ring that. I assume that's good. I assume I want that. I can go out this way without having to slide out. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. If I could do this, it wouldn't... Yeah, it wouldn't change anything. I think the important thing is I can now push something this way. Why would I want to do that? It's because I want to push something down here, I think. But why is that something I want? I don't know. Okay, green portal. Green portal brings me back here. Okay, so now I can basically go anywhere I want. I would like the star. I would also like to know what secret is being hidden, because there is a secret being hidden in here and I don't know where it is. It's not a hidden... Oh, it's a hidden music. It's a hidden music tile, I see. Okay, okay, there you go. It's on the ice, it's why it's so hard to see. Alright, sure. Okay. So with everything unlocked, my next goal is to ring this guy. And how will I do that? I need to stop adjacent to it. However, I cannot do that unless I have the snowball, I think, which I'll need to push down this column. Okay, so I'm going to get you out of the way eventually, but first, snowball push down is fine, but then it will stop here, which is bad. So I want to push you this way. You'll roll this way though, which is not good. So I need the tornado to do that, to basically push the snowball downwards. I think that's valid. So now I will push you in this direction. You will fall downwards. And you'll create stable ground for me to walk on. Good. And I think that's all I need, right? To ring you? Yes, but now what? I need to get up there, and I don't know how to do that. So I need more steps. Because right now I'll just fall in there. I was kind of expecting myself to go into the portal, but I think there was some parallax error going on. No, I will be down on the spikes. So what I will now need, I think, is the tornado to fall and face this way to blow me out. Ah, but I shouldn't have stepped down there first. Okay. So that will happen later. Right now, I just want you to go this way. There you go. Now I can step down here, ring you, and hopefully be blown downwards. Yes, that is good. I don't want to go into the portal, obviously. I want to go past it. So I'm going to use this guy again. Actually, this is not the best thing. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, will this blow me past the... It won't, right? It'll blow me into the portal. Yeah, I don't think that's good. Okay, so I now need you to be facing... I need this guy to be facing rightwards on the spikes. Can I have that happen? I think the answer is yes. If I went all the way back and blew you down this way instead. That's odd, but that's actually really bad. I don't think that's something I can afford. No, I can if I slide down this way. Okay. So I will now ring you. I will climb back up. Oops. I'll go down this way. I need to remember to get the secret music tile. Bet you didn't see that. And then the star. There you go. Okay, room done, I think. No more secrets. No more stars. I think this is good. I think this is good. Besides the bird, this is also good. This is not yet good. We're not done with that room yet. That room has a secret in it, and also a nesting bird. So the final two birds, I think one bird will send us to this spire, one will send us to this spire. So that is very logical. I need to take the green portal back up. Okay, let's go. Let us take this bird. Where will this one take me? Alright, any guesses? This is a corner, which could be anything. I need an egg there. Oh. Ah, it's the bottom one. Okay. Oh, I have an egg. Okay. But I think I need 4, right? because 4 corners implies 4 eggs. So let's say I took this one. Yeah, I can spin another egg, but won't I then only have... I'll be out of eggs. Is there a secret here? No. If there's no secret here, I think I'm done, right? I would hope so. Okay, let's say I'm done there. Let's say I'm done here. I'm gonna take the bird again. The third corner and see if we have enough eggs for that. Oh, there's no bird going there. Okay. Oops. Third corner, I am missing an egg. I see. Okay, so I do actually need all 4 eggs. I think that's an egg, at least. It's bird related. So we know cyan means no secret and yellow means secret, right? Yes. Okay, so let's take a look at the other 2 secrets and see what we're missing from those 2 rooms first. So the secret here, but I'm pretty sure I've solved everything in this room already. The secret we're looking for is... I think I said I couldn't see anything in here, right? I think I assumed the secret would have been in this direction. And then as for this room, which also has a secret, it's the one down there. Right, it's the Eye of Ra down there. But if you kind of trace it back to the underside, it's a little bit awkward, right? Because there's nothing there that lets me... I need to go this way. Also, you are the last egg, aren't you? I see a mound there that's really suspicious. Oh, I need a block. Oh, right, okay. I think I was too fixated on the fact that I needed to... I was too fixated on the fact that I need to jump over it with wind that I didn't realize that there was a much more primitive method of doing this. Okay, but I need a block to be pushed in this row so I can push it upwards. And that required me to push this block up. But that is difficult. So I need another block to help me out, I think. Also, I'm fairly certain I can actually get the star down there because I can now push a block down this thing. Anyway. What are we doing here? Right, we need a backstop for this guy. Or if I did this first, maybe that's better. I need something here. Okay. I need to just make sure that the secret isn't like a musical note hidden in the ice. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Okay. So potentially I would like... where would I like a block to be stored? Well, I simply need to push and press myself against a block here, right? So is that possible? The answer is probably. Kind of suspicious. Okay, let's slide you there first. And the reason why is because... Why? It's because I want to do something like this. I need you as a backstop to do this. Therefore... I don't think that was very useful. Yeah, that wasn't very useful. Again, ideally I just want something to stop me in this row. The second bottom row. Oh, that's not... Well, that's... I mean, that's doable if I simply push down here, but that doesn't really help me. I mean, I can do this, but now what? But now what? I need another block in this row, which is a problem. Like, that's actually difficult to pull off, I think. Unless... Unless what? I don't see it. Okay, let's try the other problem first, which is the star. You get something down this column. So I can push it over. Ah, but even then, I can't push it up. So that's also another issue. Huh. Okay, well, I don't think I can get that one now then. Okay. This really does seem possible though. This does seem possible. I just haven't found the solution yet. This is a much more pure puzzle because there's a lot less movement involved, just sliding. So logically it's more difficult. So yeah. I need a block in a crate in the second bottom row. What are the paths that can be taken to obtain that result? There are very few. There are very few because, like, the crate is limited to moving in this column to travel from the top to the desired row. And then how would you push it over to the right? It doesn't seem feasible at all. Like, I suppose perhaps I could attempt to push something over past the spikes there, but what good would that do? That would just get things stuck. So I don't think that's doable either. Okay. I'm also thinking that this egg has something to do with the flying ability or whatever. So I'm pretty sure at this point we're supposed to get that without actually any other help. I can use this as a backstop right now, so I can use it to like displace things. Is that useful for anything at all? The issue with that is that nothing gets back into this area at all. Like, fairly certain that that's the case. So like, you are the block that has to be here. Which means nothing can actually be here either, right? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. But what does this tell us? I don't know what this would tell us. There are other ways to do this. Like, if I could just get a block into this column, then I don't actually need this second block either. So maybe I could use this for my own aid? No, that doesn't seem right. Another thing that I noticed is that this block on top is stuck on top, so I can't use it for anything else. So what does that mean? Can I push you out? What good is this? I guess the only thing good about this is I can push you back in, but that is really bad. There's no point in that. Yeah, I just don't see how I could do this. This is really bad. I can't tell if this is possible or not. This doesn't feel possible. But I can't logically say if it is or if it isn't, because it is possible. I see a path. Bottom row is free. Bottom row is the exact same as the second bottom row. I just missed that fact. Okay. So I just need to get the block into the bottom row, which is not difficult, I think. And the reason why the bottom row works the exact same is if I could now get to the other side, which is actually doable via this route, it also creates a one-tile backstop, which is good enough to push you up. And all I need to do is this. Okay, it is completely doable. I don't know what I was tripping on, but it is. Okay, there you go, egg number 3. Egg number 3 implies that yeah, the animation implies that I've gotten all the eggs. Is that true? I don't remember if that animation played for the other 2 eggs either, because I have horrendous memory, but let's check. Also, like, where would you fit a 4th egg, right? I guess at the bottom, maybe. And by where would you fit, I mean, where would you put it in the symbol above? It's pretty much centered already, so a fourth egg would kind of decenter the whole thing. I don't know. Hey! Oh, I got a key for that. Cool. Alright, so that was the last egg. I've exchanged 3 eggs for a key. I don't know why that bird would have had a key that was exchangeable for an egg, but sure. Alright, so the secret here is collected. I'm pretty sure we can... Oh. Hold on. Let me just recheck here to make sure everything here is collected. Wait, wrong room. The one below. This one. Oh, this one's not collected yet. Yeah, this one, the secret is collected, but the star isn't, so we'll leave it alone. Okay, sure. Alright, bird, you can bring me back to this area now. That bird was the one that brought me to the bottom spire, so I believe it is this bird that will bring me to the final area. Ah, dang it. Okay, fine. We probably need the blue key in the last area because I don't remember anywhere else requiring this blue key. Just kidding, I guess not. What is that blue key for? Alright, well I have a free star. But I see a... Ah, that's what the blue key is for. I didn't see this lock. There you go. And now I have this, which is... Yeah, it's a cape. Cool. Am I still wearing the... what is it? I don't know. Am I still wearing it? Whatever it is. I think so. Okay, we do still have a secret here left to find. I think it's a musical note. It's down there. Okay, so what does this let me do? It lets me jump. Does it let me jump over 2 tiles? No, just 1. Okay. It probably also doesn't let me jump and turn, right? Yeah, okay. So jump straight over 1 tile. Good enough. And I can actually collect this thing. And I think that's it. That's all the musical notes. So... Actually, I can go this way. Where does this go? Oh, I've not been there. Cool. Whoa, what is this? Whoa. Okay, various shapes. Shapes that doesn't work. Is this a match 3 puzzle? Every move... Okay, I have this thing here. Down there, every move that I make creates a new pattern. Some repeating, actually. I do see repeating patterns. Like, I remember there was the, that pattern, that almost circle. That flag, yeah, it was there. Okay, so is this a map? Because I see a 20... I see a 5x5. But what does this mean for me? Also, there is still a secret here, which I assume only resolves by finding out the solution to this puzzle. So it looks like I need to do something here. Okay. I did see something that looked very similar to the original. I think we missed it. Not this one. No. Okay, I've synced up with whatever's down there. Wait, did I miss? Oh, I guess it doesn't exist. I think we've gone a full loop without seeing it. Yeah, I think we've gone a full loop without seeing it. Okay. I may have messed up. So, these are the 2 submissions, and this is a submit button, I guess? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, alright. So, what does this mean? Like, if I look at the map, I can see that the top right corner always doesn't actually do anything. I'm pretty sure the top right corner is actually always blank, and the blue might refer to places where birds can travel. Because I do know that birds are not available in these 3 spots. Where else is bird not available? Here. Oh yeah, those 3 spots. And we have these 2, like, these 2 diamond-ish shapes. And those refer to this one. And this one. I don't know what the significance of those rooms are, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna reset. So what does this mean? It's like flight paths or something. What do each of these flight paths mean? Something about converging? Yeah, I know, I know. So like, what are we doing here? I get a luminous key for some reason out of this. Okay. So I think the bottom is just a catalog of every single possible symbol we can create. I don't know if we are creating a flight path or if we are like mixing shapes together to form a final shape. But it doesn't look like it. It almost looks like, yeah, it's multiple lines. It's always two lines. That's not two lines. Okay, never mind. There's two lines and then there's always an X and a dot at the bottom, which means like, oh, that one's very clearly two lines, but what does that mean? Well, that line actually intersects the, what is that tile? D0, which isn't a valid space. So, what could this even mean? Okay. I get 3 lines total, right? 3 lines total. What does that mean for this one? This one probably is this one probably is broken and will always follow this, right? I think. So you here will follow whatever's down there. You here will also follow whatever's down there. Yeah, so you follow the current shape, meaning this will follow the shape that's down there. I think... Oh, you're gone. What happened to you? I need to create a set of shapes. Sorry. Yeah, a set of shapes where the dot and the dot and the X form those lines. So in this case, I want first line is B0 to E2. Does there exist something that looks like that? B0 to E2. I quickly scroll through all of these shapes. That's close. Those pass through though, those don't actually start and end there. That one does, okay. So if I undid 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will get our first symbol, which is a line from well, it's a line between B0 and E2. Okay, so the next one is A2 and D1. Okay, I'm gonna idle here. So, okay, that one's not it. That one's not it. Close, but not quite. No. A2 and D1. That's close again, but not quite either. Very close, but again, not quite. Have I cycled? I don't think I've cycled. I hope it does actually exist. That's the one. Okay, so this shape should make it. Oh, I think I put something in here. Alright, fine, we'll do it again. So this is just the top two, so it's A0 to E0. So A0 to E0. Close. A0 to E0. Aha, that's the one. So if I input you here, I should get it. Okay, next one is B0 to E2. Did we not have that line before? No, it's this line. B0 to E2. Yes. Okay, so undo and step down gives us that line. The last one is the more important one because this one we can't actually see and will determine success or failure. This is A2 to D1. We've seen that line before, right? In fact, that was the one we were looking for just now. It was actually pretty far from this state, I think. It was the one with multiple J's at the bottom or something like that. This is the one. There you go. Alright, so undo and then press down. That was not it. Also, I got the exact same combo. Again. Wait. What? Okay. So if I input it in a different order, maybe. I don't think order really matters. I don't think it should. So my combination was wrong. Okay, well, this is correct. And this. So these two are correct. And we just need to find the right one here. That was the one. So this. Still wrong, but I do get the same combo back. So something's changed, which allows me to retain the same combo. But now what? Do I have to put them in the right order? Does it matter? Why would it matter? If I just did any other random combo, it wouldn't work, right? Maybe I start with you? Okay, I kind of forget which one contains... So this is the one that contained the right shape, right? Yeah, kind of broken, but yeah, I guess. So this is the other one. Wait, oh, this is the two that was down there, right? So now we're looking for the big tall line, the big long line on top. I'm pretty sure it's actually pretty far from here. This one. That's still wrong. I don't know what they're asking for here. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what they're asking for. Okay, well. Yeah, actually, I have no idea what they're asking for. So... maybe all on the same pass? That would be kind of interesting, I guess. It's blank. Wait, it's blank. What does that mean? Because this should show the... yeah, it should show the symbol that's... oh, but now it shows up as that. Interesting. Yeah, and then this one, so... we've clearly messed up. If I want them all to become in the same pass, right, then... the last have to be together... but that doesn't seem possible. Okay, well, I'm clearly not understanding something here, so... I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. I think I'll figure it out eventually, but not right now. I might have to like actually visualize the actual flight paths here, but I really don't want to do that. I don't think that would give me much information either, but I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, let's come back to that later. Right now we will mark this as complete, this as incomplete, so this one will be cyan. Flag means secret, yellow means secret. And then cyan means undone. Right. Okay, let's go down to the music area to collect our prize of, I think, some number of stars. Sure, why not? Okay, so this shouldn't be difficult at all. We've done this before. So we need the highest note. Okay. That is the wrong note. That is not good because I need to be pushable. Oh, that is actually really bad. Yeah, but how do I get you now? Okay, so you have some issue when it comes to the middle note. Okay, I need it to actually be perfectly in the center. Oh, I need my push to send you to the center. So like this. So I can do this. Okay, there you go. You need to be lower. So I think this is good. That is too low. Okay, so I need the push to send you right here. Okay, and then one more. And then that should be the second highest. Oops. There you go. That's it. 3 stars. Okay, fun, but that didn't really unlock anything. Okay, I probably could have also figured out which node is which by listening to that. I guess. But alright, this room's done. How nice. Okay, so that leaves us with decently few stuff left. Let's do this room. I haven't figured this one out yet. This one actually comes from the other side, right? No. No, it doesn't. Wait. Oh, we're definitely missing something here. Yeah, how in the world do I get to there? I mean, the cave isn't going to help if I can't jump off anything. There's no secret here, but there is a secret here. It might be in the form of like a rock that's, you know, just on the right spot. I don't think it is. Fascinating. Okay. This doesn't quite help. But that's okay. Alright, then what? Honestly, I have no idea what else we can do. I mean, we can still find a lot of stuff. All the yellows and the cyan. So that yellow, for example, here. There's a secret thing down there. If I can just get there, I'll be good to go. Yeah. But that will come from the other side. This one's interesting. Because yeah, I need to come from here? How do I do that? Can I walk down here? No. Yeah, really suspicious stuff. What am I looking for? It's just a hole. It doesn't help me with anything. It's also a hole. And like, legitimately, I don't think I can do anything here either. Yeah, what? Okay, some very strange stuff going on. Some very, very strange stuff is going on. I can do this, cool, but that isn't going to help us do anything. Yeah, what? This place remains not really explorable. I think one more thing I need is to figure out that thing in the secret area. This one. I need this, I think. Yeah, I need to figure out what this is to make any progress anywhere. I don't know what I'm going to unlock with that, but I might unlock something that could be useful. Alright, I can't do anything there. Okay, so flight paths. How do I... So question, if I leave and come back, will the flight path stay? No, it goes away. So I don't think it's just... Oh, I get it. I just realized. Look at the bottom. At some point it starts resembling letters. Doesn't it? Right? It's an H. I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. That's a really weird R. S, T, that's a T, trust me. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I'm assuming these are numbers then. 0, 1, 2, this is Chinese for 2. 3 and 4 in terms of shapes. 5 lines. 6 as in, I don't know why this would be a 6, but that would imply this is a 7. 8, this makes sense as an 8. That's clearly a 9. No idea what that would be. That's an A, that's a B. Okay, so we now have letters and numbers. And letters and numbers we can input here. So... Right, but what does this mean for us? Like... I can put down a simple set of coordinates, but... What does this do for me? Like, I have a lot of instructions here. Do I simply choose one set of coordinates? Use A4. Was that A0? Oh my god, they like cycle through everything. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A. Cycle, cycle, cycle. PW, X, Y, Z, 0. I don't know what this third one could be, but if it's a submit button, that wouldn't do anything. So yeah, I get now that these are supposed to resemble characters. I still have no idea what that means though. It lets me put in coordinates, but that... Well, I get a lot of letters for coordinates, considering I just need the numbers 0 through 4 and the letters A through E. I don't think we're doing coordinates because we are given so many more letters. It could be a 3-letter word of some kind, maybe traced out by this path. But this path doesn't do anything for me. B0 to E3. I mean, suppose we look at a letter that corresponds to this path, I guess. So B0 to E3. Let's try inputting that. So what is a letter that contains that? If I'm looking for a word, that wouldn't make sense for them to have letters in there then. That's the one. That is 5. Okay. Then the other one is... A2 to D3. Okay. A2 to D3. No, 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 no. A2 to D3. That's the one. That's 0. And the last one is... those two in the corner. That is simply A4 to B3. I feel like we've seen that we've seen that somewhere. There you go, that's A. So 5, 0, and A, what do I do with those? Do I put them in alphabetical order? Or, you know, alphanumerical order, which would be 0, 5A? That wouldn't make any sense to me. I can try though, but I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere. It doesn't give me anything useful though. That's wrong, okay, well. I guess it's wrong, but we do retain these values. So 5, 0, and A is right. If I did A0, 5 because... That's A. A... 0... 5. Also wrong. I guess it doesn't matter then. So what are we looking for here? I don't know. Alright, well, I don't think I should stay on this anymore. I will figure out if I can... I'll figure out a way to understand this a little better, but yeah, these are my findings for now. I'll see what I can do with them. Yeah, until next time though. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye!